someone who is doing it successfully on YouTube and play their video and then play yours. See if you have to change the audio. See if you have to fluctuate it. And if it's even with the majority of YouTube, then you know you're at a good level. If it's really, really loud, then you know if someone's going to finish up this video and go to yours, they're going to have their ears blown out. Or if this is really quiet, then they're not going to be able to hear you. You don't want to scare anyone, and you don't want to make people really struggle to listen. So keep that in mind and do like a little test, because you might have a good quality mic, it's just turned down too low. I'm going to actually check out a different video just to see if... Yeah, you have a snowball, so you have more than enough quality there to make it heard. So I think that's just something you need to finesse and really work at it. Because this, in the latest video he did, he brought it really close to him on a boom arm.
Oh, the Plants vs. Zombies?
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, when you're using these type of microphones, it sounds a lot better to talk directly into it instead of talking away from it like this. So if you talk into it and have your monitor on the other side of it, it's okay if it's in the shot. Just make sure that you're using it appropriately if it's in the shot. Because right now it's in the shot, but you're not talking into it, and you're not going to get the best sound that way.
Right. And I actually feel like... Well, are you saying it's because he's facing a different direction from it?
I mean, that's not the reason it's so quiet,
right.
But you will have some quality loss there.
Yeah, well, that is actually a trick that I find works quite well a lot of the time. It's actually what I started doing with this microphone. Maybe not like... I don't know about a complete 90 degrees.
Yeah, talk past it, not...
But yeah, you never want to... Because I notice you do not have a pop filter or any kind of windscreen for this. So you're going to get a lot of... I mean, even the literal first second of the video, I notice a abundance of plosives coming from it because you're talking directly into it. Try to talk past it. That way the air coming out of your mouth when you're talking doesn't hit the microphone, and then you get the popping sound.
But the sound waves are still going in its general direction.
Yeah, which can be very distracting sometimes to the viewers.
They can see my microphone right now. So if you look, I'm talking past it to the microphone. I'm not talking like this directly into it. And also the way that yours is, it's like this off to the side of your head, and you're talking past it. You're going to get a different sound like this than talking like this, where you're behind the mic but not talking directly into it. So I'd recommend maybe just sitting down, getting your audio recorder, and just sit in all different positions, and keep in mind that you're talking in one direction to the viewers, and you're talking to another direction while playing the games, because it kind of looks like you're setting up for talking to the viewers, because you're turning towards the camera and talking to them, and that's when you're shooting your sound waves into the microphone. But when you're talking to the game, you're talking away from the microphone.
I can definitely say I incredibly appreciate the effort. Like, even the fact that you have your mic on a boom arm, and have it suspended and everything. I mean, that is a huge leap up in production quality. But I think the importance there is that you have a boom arm. Don't be afraid to use the boom arm. You know, use it in different situations. Suspend it in all different locations, above you, below. Well, okay, maybe not above you, but you know, try it in different positions. See what type of quality you get. Try to find the absolute best position that it's not distracting to the viewer, but you can still get really good audio quality out of it. I can say right now I'm not a big fan of the position, just because it's covering up about 20% of your face there. But so I think the positioning could be a little bit better. But I definitely, I mean, the effort that you're putting into it is very present.
Yeah, when we first started Impulse, actually, we got a microphone stand, extended all the way up to the top, got another microphone stand, duct taped it to it, and then draped it over our fan so it actually supported up and not fall down, and then hung another extension arm down directly above our actress so that she could talk into the mic towards the camera, but the mic wouldn't be in the shot. And that was the way we found it to be best. And it
Wow.
was bad. So needless to say, once we got some money, we fixed that. But
Yeah. I was gonna say mine was just freaking Yeti on the desk with a pop filter, pipe cleaner, and duct tape to it because I didn't have anything to hold it there. So.
Yeah, but yeah, you just kind of have to fiddle with it, play with it, and don't
Yeah.
jump the gun on recording just because you feel like you have to. It's okay to take some time to practice and find the best situation for each. Now, back to the views subscribers deal. It looks like you're a fun person. Looks like you have a fun mentality. But the biggest thing is just you need to make sure you're being heard appropriately because this video has better audio than the last, and you could tell you're trying because you hung your microphone up in the air next to your face. So you're trying to get that louder sound, but it's still pretty quiet.
Considering that Surgeon Simulator was 2 weeks ago and that was a day ago, I mean that for 2 weeks, that's actually a massive improvement.
Yeah.
So I'm very impressed with that. But
yeah, so again, I would just recommend trying to look at other YouTubers and compare your audio levels and do what you can to get your audio level at a similar decibel as theirs. Now, that doesn't mean like crunching your mic and making it sound nasty. That just means finding a way to get more oomph behind it.
Yeah.
Because right now, turned up all the way again. This time I can hear you, but it's just not prominent. I mean, DERPY is louder than you, and I have Skype turned down.
Well, I'm just a loud human being.
So, yeah, quality doesn't look bad. Again, I think you have a good personality and everything for YouTube. It's just a matter of optimizing the audio, which looks like you are trying to do. That, and once you... Go ahead.
No, finish up and then I'll get on. I was just going to do my typical rundown of the About section and then tags themselves.
Okay. Final thing is, if you're wanting views and subscribers, it's okay to ask for that stuff. You can't really ask for views, but you can ask the viewers that you do get to do the things that you want. You can ask for people to subscribe to your channel. You can ask for people to like your video. And if you add a call to action to your videos, chances are they're going to be more likely to do what you want them to do because you asked them to. Otherwise, they just, do what they want to do.
Kind of the call to action, like pop-ups in the video or something might be kind of fun.
And then I have one other thing to add, actually, before we're all done.
Fine.
So
no,
you can go first, though.
I'm
that's okay.
Fine. No, go ahead. I didn't want to say anything anyway. It's not like I was
So, your most viewed videos are not relevant to your current stuff. So, if you do have 129 subscribers, they might have all subscribed for how to put music on a Nexus 5. Now, when you post up these videos, your current ones, like, Plants vs. Zombies or Happy Wheels, they may not care about that because they only care about how to upgrade their Nexus 5. So that could be why you're not receiving the views that you once were on the older videos that you did. They were just whatever you wanted. It's okay to test the waters and play around with different things and see what works, but as you start to see what works, you have to tailor your channel accordingly, or kind of just bite the bullet and not know that your views aren't going to be the same as the videos that were successful on your channel.
That's actually a really good point. I didn't even see that.
I wouldn't recommend making a channel about kids getting kicked, but that was another successful video, so I don't know if people subscribe for that or not, but...
Wait, what? Where's kids getting kicked?
The third most viewed video on the channel. But like I'm saying, there's unboxing videos, Nexus 5 videos, Xbox One unboxing videos. These are all successful stuff on your channel, and a kid getting kicked. So if you wanted the best of your channel, you'd have to tailor it accordingly to these most viewed videos. But it doesn't look like that's what you want to do because that's only 4 videos out of all of your stuff. Your turn.
I watched that kid getting kicked. That was mean. All right. So, typical rundown, and this is actually really, really relevant for your channel, especially if you're looking for more views and more subscribers. That can come through both search engine optimization, people actually being able to find your channel, which is relatable to tags and kind of the description, people knowing if they will enjoy your channel or not by kind of looking at the type of content that you create. Your description simply says, I am just a young YouTuber looking for some cool people to watch my videos. Don't worry if you're not cool. Sub to me and you will instantly become cool. Okay, well this, I mean, I think that has a call to action in there somewhere. I'm not real sure, but like that doesn't exactly tell me what it is you're doing. I like your goal counter here. I see a lot of people do this, and these are always fun. It's kind of a fun way to share publicly, your goals with people
and
who are
challenge yourself.
And set those milestones for yourself and your fan base. But the description, not enough people use the description. I think it is very important to you go to any big channel, not PewDiePie. Don't go to PewDiePie. He doesn't have it. You go to any big channel, you're going to see exactly what they do in their channel description. It's going to say, welcome to so-and-so. We've got comedy gaming. We've got kicking kids. We've got Call of Duty. We've got Happy Wheels. You don't have to list out every single game you do, but it's kind of a good idea to give a general gist of, I do first-person shooters. I do, tutorial videos on phones. Whatever it is that your channel is about, it's very good to detail that in the About section of your channel page. The other thing, and I will use the Plants vs. Zombies video here as an example. By the way, I'm not real sure if this was overlooked, but Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare did forget an E on the end there of warfare, and that is actually present in the tags as well. So just keep in mind, anyone searching Garden Warfare is actually not going to be brought up this video. But as for tags, and I noticed this in a couple other channels, we didn't really have time to mention it, but I think Mike was the one that said this, and I kind of agree. Do not put your channel name in the tags as the first tag in there. Was it you that said that? Or
I think it's important to have your name in the tags. I
think it's important, but
the first tag does carry more weight in SEO.
Right.
So if you're searching for Plants vs. Zombies, you want that to be the first tag. If your name is super searched and successful, more successful than Plants vs. Zombies, then sure, put that first. Make sure everyone knows that's first.
Right.
But typically
putting your name first will actually, I don't want to say hinder search results, but it will not have a very big impact as if you were to actually put tags relevant to what you're doing. Because anyone after Plants vs. Zombies, being blunt, I guarantee you no one will go to YouTube and punch in, the name of your channel. They're going to go and punch in Plants vs. Zombies. That's
least
nothing...
the majority of people. That's how they're going to find your channel organically, which is the goal.
If they've heard of you, or they're your friends, or one of your friends is mentioned to another friend about you or something, then yeah, they're going to go search that. But whether you have your name in the tags first thing or not, your channel will still pop up.
Yeah.
So it's just not... tags is very important. Again, TubeBuddy, great tool for tags. Oh my god, I don't even know where I'd be without TubeBuddy helping me with tags. It is the greatest plugin for that in the world. The fact you can go get that thing for free is, there's no reason that a channel shouldn't have that.
Yeah, well, any Freedom partner can get it. Not everyone can get it for free.
Right.
Otherwise, you have to pay for it. So, if I type in Garden Warfare here, you can see the most used tags, which are Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, Plants vs. Zombies, Gameplay Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, Xbox Games 1. So you should have all these in there. And then if you look, it says that the competition's very high on this one in particular. So if you were to search a different one that is maybe walkthrough, let's see, this one has lower competition. So if someone was to search this, then you had this tag in there, you'd be more relevant to pop up, and chances are you'd be seen. They typically recommend 10 tags minimum with generic and specific tags. So kind of have like more lock down like Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare walkthrough, and then just say Garden Warfare, and then you could say like beta game or gameplay, playthrough, walkthrough, commentary, and then start doing the generic ones as well, so that way when other people search it may pop up there as well. But typically you want to pretend someone is up here typing this into YouTube. What are they wanting to watch? You know, this is what they're looking for.
That's what I do every single time I start with tags, is I sit down, look at my video, and go, okay, if I were in the mood to watch this particular video, what would I go up there and search?
Yeah.
And then just put all those in your tags.
That's a really good practice.
Yeah.
And then
that I guarantee will help your viewership, at least to an extent.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So, guys, we're a little bit past our time, but we'll do one more channel. Again, if we did not pick your channel today,
There's a time limit on this thing?
Well, we have an hour time slot typically.
Okay. Well.
So we're at an hour 20, and I need to go work still. So yeah, again, guys, if you didn't get picked today, we'll be back another time, but we're going to do one more channel. So leave us some comments in regards to Nora, which people are still doing.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Help me, Nora. I've been here since the start. All right, we'll do that one. Visual nah. And
Wait, what now?
This one. You get it?
I did. It's.
Am I here? Hello? Can you hear
hi.
me?
Yes. No,
Okay.
I can hear you. Hello, Mike. My friend. This
All right.
is kind of taking a long time to load. I'm not real sure what's up with that, but yeah,
Not
I got
bad.
it.
So, he's now in the description, so if you guys refresh, you could watch this last video with us, and let him know he's awesome. So, first off, gonna point out your channel is set to feed mode instead of, feed. Is that what it's called? Mode? Sure. Instead of browse
Channel
view.
feed. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have your channel trailer here with playlist organized and stuff like that. And you have taken the time to create playlists, but they're just not featured on your channel accordingly. So if you go into here, you could change up your settings so when a new viewer goes to your channel, they can nicely navigate everything and see what you want them to see and what order you want them to see it. So, BMX videos, edits, and much more.
Okay.
So, skimming through the videos, I'm only seeing 1, 2 BMX looking videos. There might be more. Oh, 3. The majority of it seems like it's gameplay and talks. So maybe make BMX not the first initial thing. Maybe like gameplay, BMX, and life or something, you know. If you care about that the most, that's one thing, but you want people to know what they're coming for. So which one would you like to watch? There's another Black Ops 3 struggles of being a YouTuber one.
Sure. Why not?
We'll compare and contrast. I like the intro.
Yeah, quick, simple intro. That was nice.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Like the energy.
Oh, oh my God. Okay.
What?
Not gonna lie, when I first started hearing that, I was like, oh, it's just, okay. That's like the announcer talking in Call of Duty. Like, I thought that was the startup where they're always like, switch that, go, or something like that. Oh, that's him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised there.
Yeah. I was like, huh.
So we've already done our spiel earlier on what we think of gameplay vloggers. Whether you want to do that or not, it's up to you. We have our own opinions. But I like the energy here. I like how you're including the viewer and actually talking to them, and you make sure that they're listening to you because you're talking to them. You're not just mumbling and talking about stuff. You make sure that they're listening. Um,
You have a lot of personality.
oh yeah.
That's very nice.
So, I will say it again because you do have such a good personality and strong presence. I think it would benefit you to do actual camera talk in front of a camera. You know, use your hands, talk, present yourself, get more personal with the viewer. Whether you want to do that or not, it's up to you. Like we said earlier, that there is a genre for this. There's a niche for this type of stuff. It's just I like vlogging more. But I think for this, I think you're doing really well with this. How can he improve his audio a bit? 'Cause it sounds good. I just think it needs a little something.
I don't know, really. I'm trying to listen to it and place it.
Maybe a little bit more presence?
Yeah, well, see, I feel like, well, I know it needs more power behind it. Like, I know it needs to be a little bit stronger. I'm just trying to think how. Because I think since you have already such a presentful tone to your voice and your energy is so there, I think capitalizing on that in the audio quality is really going to sell the effect of you talking to the audience. Forcing them to listen. Again, I always use the example, if you want to grab them by the throat and suspend them in the air and say, you're going to listen to me for the next 3 minutes. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, I don't know. I mean, for me, I would use the term compression, but I don't know what you do to your audio, so I don't really know if you know how to compress the audio more to make it more impactful.
Well, it's something you could advise, like look up a tutorial on how to do a simple edit to edit and clean it up and give a little bit more oomph.
Yeah. Okay, well then we'll leave it at that. I want to say audio compression. I think taking your voiceover that you've done and compressing it a bit more would give it a lot more impactfulness in the highs and lows of the audio. Which, watching tutorials on YouTube, I don't know what you use. If you use Audacity, you can look up that. If you use Audition, you can look up that. If you're recording it with Microsoft Paint, good job to you. Wow. Developers are probably going to want to talk to you about that because that's not even possible, but you know what? You found a way, so good job.
Yeah.
As far as video quality goes, 720p, not 30 FPS, but I don't know. I mean, we could sit here and gripe about that, but the video, I mean, it's not really the main highlight of the video in any way. Whether the gameplay is smooth 60 FPS or not, I guess that would be beneficial, but it's kind of like, why bother in the end?
Yeah, I definitely think it deserves more than 28 views and 2 likes.
Yeah.
It feels like you have like a really strong presence with your community and your viewership and stuff like that, and then when you look and see, you know, there's no comments on it, it's kind of sad because you have so much personality and so much strive with your channel.
20, are we watching the same video?
I'm watching the struggles of a YouTuber commentary. Black Ops 3.
Oh.
Are we watching different ones?
Oh. oh, that one. Okay. I just watched his newest one. You said something about YouTube, and it had YouTube in the thumbnail, so I thought that's what...
Well, at least we know that...
Yeah, they're both exactly the same. I mean, here, let me go to this one and see if it sounds any different.
Yeah, that's good that you're consistent then, because typically, you know, instead of watching one video and this one's good, this one has really poor quality, it's nice to know you're consistent cross-platform. That's what we should do from now on. Just critique 2 different videos at once and see if it all...
Oh, they've got different intros.
Oh, so we both like the intro too. That's cool.
Yeah, well, now I'm watching the both trying to think which do I like better?
And then I also like the subtlety of the outro. I would recommend a box so you can click your last video or something like that, so you could redirect traffic to your other videos so you can keep them around for longer. I think that'd be a nice way to get more views and stuff there. Let's see. Tags, you could definitely use more than just the game title. You want to have, like we said earlier, about 10 tags, generic and specific, and that's going to start helping you get more views and help more people see this content for what it is, because it is really strong content. It has really good presence. It just needs to be seen, and that's a good way to make sure it's seen is by titling it properly. Yes?
Yes. I agree. Why does this video have 2 downvotes on it?
That's what I was wondering. I actually enjoyed it.
No, this is...
No reason for that. That's like what we were talking earlier, where it's just trolls being trolls.
No, I'm pleasantly... I mean, very impressed. Very well done. Very nicely done. I'm trying to... So it is visual then, or is it visual NA? Is it... He said it. Damn it! Why, I don't remember it. What happened? Here, just say it again. Hold. Be quiet, Mike.
My name is Visual NA.
NA.
Okay, it is Visual NA. Yeah. Okay. So, like, is NA short for anything? Is that? Like,
nah.
Nah. Okay, it's not. Is that your response when people ask you? Is that short for something? Nah.
But no, I think you have a really solid start to a channel here.
Oh, he's even got a clothing company? What? What is this? I mean, I don't know Orbit clothing. I have no idea if that's...
You mean Spreadshirt?
Yeah, but everything says Orbit clothing. I'm not sure what that has to do with...
But yeah,
Well,
I would say start working on your tags and descriptions overall. I'm sure DERPY will talk more on that here in a second.
Time. All right.
Even video descriptions are kind of lacking. I just have a couple or one link that's actually not even clickable, and the rest of your social media. I'd recommend throwing as many links as there as possible. If you're going to have all the titles and stuff, go ahead and make them linkable so people can click it, and that will help extra backlinks in SEO.
So am I just like the tags guy now?
You said you're going to talk about channel descriptions from now on, so you're up.
All right. Okay, fine. Well, you know what? I'm starting with tags this time, and you're going to be okay with it. You're going to sit there, and there's nothing you can do. Well, I mean, you can end the stream, or you can...
Ta-ta! Bye!
All right. So as far as tags go, I don't think these are bad tags. I think you need more tags, though. As far as this, the one that I watched, that I thought me and Mike watched the same video. Okay, we weren't. Whoops. Black Ops 3, My Life Getting to Know Me. You know, this seems to be a very personal video that would explain a lot about kind of your back end and stuff that's happened to you. And your tags are Xbox One, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Which, okay, those are fine. That's the platform you're playing on. That's the game you're playing on. But, okay, so you've got My Life Getting to Know Me. All separate tags. I don't know if I entirely agree with that. Although, I am by no means a tag master. I would have almost done, like, one solid tag that was just getting to know me. And then make some others that were, like, my life, my personal life, behind the scenes. I don't know, just things to portray that you're talking about past events.
Yeah, something someone will search in relevance to that.
Right. Again, as we kind of talked about before, think about what you would search if you were looking for a video of this description. And then try adding those into the tags. TubeBuddy, great plugin, free with freedom. Go download it and use it and stuff. Be happy. So yeah, tags, definitely work on improving that. We'll bring in a lot more views, which I definitely think these videos deserve. As far as the about page goes, See, now this is a bit of an interesting conundrum here because the About page doesn't say at all what you do, but your banner kind of does. And in that instance, I'm not real sure. I still think I would put something in your channel description, your About page, that details what it is you do and just your motivation for why you're doing it. I wouldn't reiterate, like I wouldn't just copy and paste into your description, BMX videos, edits, and much more. You know, kind of, I guess, elaborate on that much more. You've got it shortened in your banner, which is nice, to the point, but, you know, you've got a description. I don't even think there's a freaking character limit in the YouTube description. I don't even know. You know, kind of sit there and elaborate on what does much more mean? What do you bring with this channel that is separating you from all the other channels that we've been seeing doing Call of Duty and commentating over that? Just make sure you have a set goal and idea for what can set you apart.
Yep. So in the end, I think you are set apart as far as content goes. It's just a matter of getting the content seen. So
make sure people know that about you.
So once you get the content seen, I think your channel will really excel because you are doing really well with actually creating the content itself. Again, you just need to find a way to tag them properly, describe them properly, and format your channel in a way so that we can easily navigate it and stay on your channel for longer periods of time. So I think that's a wrap.
All right. Well, I said everything I wanted to.
Cool.
So,
well, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. Thank you to everyone who submitted their channels. If we didn't get to you, we'll be back again later this week or next week or sometime soon with another live stream. If you want to see more Derpy, he's up in the cards as well in the description below. He's getting close to 1,000 subscribers, so maybe we can help him. And then I'm featured in there as well and in the cards as well. So,
plugging me and everything there.
I mean, you gotta credit you for your work.
Well, I mean,
yeah. Okay. Tired of paying you in food.
Hey, I like my cream puffs. Don't take those away.
All right, guys, that was it. We'll see you later. See ya.
Bye.
And close.